Alright, so I got my barrel up in here. Showed you that in the last video. Got my pump over in this barrel now. And got my coil here, tubing coming out. I've got a half a brick. And I'm going to zip tie the end of this tube to make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom of that barrel, because we don't want the water just to be running off the top and then running back over to the other barrel. So I'm going to plumb all this up, pause this video, and I'll see you when it's all plumbed. Alright, so I got it all plumbed in here. Hose clamp holding there and there. Got hose clamps here and here. Zip tied up here. Everything going down in there. That's where the water's coming out of. I don't have the return line hooked up yet, which is going to go between here and here. And it's going to happen here. I had to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. So far this project, I've had all the parts to build it. Let's see what happens when we turn the pump on. As you can see, water's coming out. Dry as a popcorn fart here. Dry as a popcorn fart there. So, that looks like it worked pretty well. Hopefully this works pretty well. We'll find out soon. I'm gonna have to go get a piece of pipe. Alright, so I've decided to see if I can continue to do this on just pieces I have here. I'm thinking about taking this piece of white tube, which I got from a job when I was out in Chicago installing a robot, which is the same diameter. I don't know what it is. It's American, I know. It's 1/2 inch, which is 1/2 inch coming out. And that next down to 3/8. That copper's 3/8. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It'd be 100%. But I'm gonna put a hole in here, silicone it in, zip tie it in down here, and see what happens. So, please hold. We'll be right back. Well, to keep it on the cheap, I just used a piece of tube that I had as opposed to getting pipe from Lowe's or Home Depot or BR fucking F plumbing, whatever the fuck. Kind of pissed me off. I had to cut my tube of caulk open because I had a golf tee stuck down in there, and I couldn't tell you the last time I used this shit. Well, the end broke off, and I had a hell of a time getting it out of my gun. Well, I cut some bitch. As you can see, there's still some good caulk in there. That's why that caulk job looks like a bad porno shot. But I'm gonna kick the pump on, and we're gonna see about if she runs back in naturally. If not, we'll try something else. All right, back here with PA Redneck Engineer. Got her all plumbed up. Filled this barrel up because it took a little bit more water than what this one had in it to catch the overflow. But if you look in here, I don't know if you can see that or not. Water's filling up just the overflow line coming down through back there. Then the pump pumps it through here, back up again, and the cycle starts over again. Well, this is the last of the videos. I got this idea from SSL Dad. If you don't know who he is, I thoroughly suggest that you look him up and subscribe to him. I will let you know in the next day or so how well this works. Remember, this is just a prototype, proof of concept idea. Whether it's gonna work good, this system, I don't know. But I can tell you, I have some ideas. If it heats the water up just 3 or 4 or 5 degrees with this setup here, I am going to maybe make some tubes and go across this just perfectly so it catches all the heat. 2, maybe 3 layers of them. while I'm sitting here thinking that, I'm thinking too, possibly running 2 pumps to come up through here and then go down underneath, kind of like this piece of conduit that I have for hanging baskets underneath all my plants here. Maybe make 3 or 4 loops up each side. I have the same thing over here on the other side. Yes, I have Harbor Freight tools too, because I'm a homeowner, not a contractor. At work I have DeWalt tools, but that's besides the point. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go for now. Again, PA Redneck Engineer, signing off. I'll put some comments down in the description box, but please subscribe. That's all I have to ask for you. Have a merry day. Drink a beer for me.